Welcome, eighth graders, to week 7. We are just cruising through the school year. It's crazy to think that by the end of this week, we're already going to be in November. So I know this is your favorite part of the week, is watching this overview video of what we're supposed to be working on. So let's get to it here right away. So on Wednesday at home, what everyone is going to be doing on Wednesday is there is a Newsela article here on weather versus climate. So you're going to read that Newsela article. After reading the article, you are going to open up this document here with some questions. This is all on Schoology as well. The article is linked in the document. Pull it over to Notability, answer these questions, submit it. So that's our day on Wednesday. For Thursday, between Thursday and Friday, so on your own time. So if you're coming in class, we're going to be taking our test. Or I guess I don't know if I should call it a test. So it's sort of two parts, a 2-part test. So there's an atmosphere part and then an energy transfer part. So it's you'll get 2 separate grades. It'll be a lot nicer for retakes because maybe you get 10 out of 10 on the atmosphere, and then on energy transfer, maybe you don't do as hot. So you could just retake one or the other. So I think that'll be really nifty and helpful. So that's what we're going to be doing in class between Thursday and Friday. Also, you might have some in-class time, but between Thursday and Friday, due Friday is this weather watch graphing activity. So in order to do this, you are going to have to make sure that you use our Peek at the Week. You're going to have to watch both these videos. There's a video on how to collect data, and then there's a video on sort of how to put that data into our Google Sheets. So the first thing you're going to do is click here for the assignment. That's where you're going to put all your data. Once you have all your data, you're going to click here, open a Google Sheet, make a copy, watch this video. It's going to be very helpful. And then once you've made a copy, you're just going to enter in your data, come to class next week with that done, and we'll pull up the graphs, and we'll be able to use those graphs in class to have some great discussions. So that might take a little bit of time between Thursday and Friday. It's not going to be super easy. If you have questions, let me know. Try your best. Make sure that you are working at home because it's very important that we have this ready for next week. And then looking ahead to November, I think it'd be like November 2nd or November 2nd and 3rd. Sure, that sounds right. So you're going to come to class or at home, depending on what your schedule looks like. We're going to have another worksheet here, some analysis questions. So you're going to have to be able to put those data points that you found with your weather into some graphs, it's not much of a problem. If you have any problems, though, let me know, and I'm more than willing to help. There's just some questions for you to answer. We'll have some discussions over Zoom about these questions. So that's sort of what our next week is going to look like. There may be some little changes, but nothing too crazy. So just make sure, I think the biggest thing is make sure that Thursday and Friday you are taking that test and you're really working on this weather data and graphing, because this weather data and graphing is going to be time consuming. So make sure that you do that. Prior to taking the test, make sure that you have reviewed using the atmosphere review, using the energy transfer review that we talked about over Zoom, that we talked about in class. And you should be set up for success if you do that. I look forward to seeing everybody very soon. Continue to follow the Peek at the Week. Continue to use Schoology Calendar, and you should be good to go.